As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, the Dallas Cup opened another week of international soccer in North Texas. It is being held at the Cotton Bowl, and it is one of the biggest and most prestigious youth tournaments in the whole country. Fox 4's Vanya Castillo is live tonight after speaking with some of the best of the best. Hi, Vanya.
Hi, Casey. Yeah, watching all of the kids from all 30 countries take to the pitch of the Cotton Bowl is probably one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I honestly didn't think that all of those kids were going to fit. That's how many kids we were looking at, but I had the opportunity to sit down and talk with a few of them. Congrats, girls, on your first win of the day. How are you guys feeling?
Amazing.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Good. I'm a bit sore.
This is the Dallas Cup, the oldest and largest international youth soccer tournament in the country, with teams from more than 30 countries playing right here in North Texas.
It's one of the most prestigious international youth tournaments in the world, and in soccer, it's in a way a little mini World Cup.
And this tournament has a track record with big names like David Beckham, Wayne Rooney, Chicharito, and half of the U.S. national team roster coming through the Dallas Cup.
So yeah, it's a tournament that definitely is a showcase event, and it's where you see the future stars playing, and where you're going to see World Cup stars, not this World Cup, but perhaps in 4 years or in 8 years, they're going to be playing in this tournament.
And as the eyes of the world are on North Texas as we prepare to host the World Cup, I sat down with a few of soccer's future stars who are being inspired by the closeness of soccer's biggest event.
What does it feel like to you guys to play in Dallas, knowing that the World Cup is coming here?
Yeah, I think it's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I mean, to play on possibly some pitches that might be played in the World Cup is really cool.
It's amazing that even that could happen to us, that we could go through the same stage that they did.
And getting a taste of what the future could hold for them.
I feel like privileged to actually be picked in it.
I think it shocked me when we came down the tunnel for the opening ceremony, just seeing the amount of people here supporting and, feeling a really nice energy.
And how hard they're willing to work for it.
Especially coming from England, we know how much of a big deal this is. I think that it's such a massive tournament and you never know who's watching around and stuff, and I think it's a great opportunity.
And even though these kids feel so sure in who they are, what they're doing, and what the future holds, there are still little moments that remind you they're still just kids.
Yeah, when I was about 6 or 7, and I think I started in boys' team and then progressed into girls' teams, and the women's games just came so far, so it's amazing.
Are you guys giggling because you said 6'7"? Yeah. No, it's okay. I believe you.
This girl,
it's not me. It's your favorite thing to do, 6'7"?
But there's one thing they'll never take their eye off of.
How are you guys going to do?
We're going to win, love. No doubt about that. Clock it.
I'm just going to battle them. Easy. No, we're going to pull our all into it and let's get the win. 100%.
We're going to win. We are going to win.
Now, today was opening day, but if you want to go and support some of soccer's biggest and brightest, you can head to our website to check out the schedule. Back to you, Casey.
Vanya, I'm glad that you and Jordan got a fun story today. Normally lots of bad stuff we're covering, but I'm glad you guys got a chance to get in on the fun. Thank you for your reporting tonight.